Happy holidays! What if I told you we're going to answer the biggest Disney holiday question in one video? Is Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party worth the hype? And is the Riviera Resort actually worth those eye-watering prices? If you've ever stared at Disney prices thinking, are we mad for even considering this? Well, sames. We're staying in one of the most expensive and controversial Disney resorts in a huge 2-bedroom villa.
Whoa.
Doing the Christmas party for the first time and showing you absolutely everything.
Oh my God.
Stick around because one thing completely surprised us.
The thing I've appreciated the most.
So welcome to the Riviera Resort. We've never actually been here, let alone stayed here, because this place is very expensive. But our friends, they've very, very kindly offered for us to stay with them whilst they're here, because they have a 2-bedroomed villa. Just wait until you see it. It is spectacular and we can't wait to show you around. But here we are outside the front of this resort. Looks very European, Mediterranean. We've got all of the Disney music playing. Beautiful grounds. It's all very green and luscious. Obviously you've got car parking. It is free if you're staying in a Disney resort like this. So we've parked our car in one of the car parks, because some hotels like Universal, they charge like $35 a night, even if you're staying in their hotel, which is a complete rip-off. But here at Disney, it is free if you're staying in the resort or visiting for a meal. To my right hand side, you've got the buses, so the Disney buses. So this is the transportation, which is complimentary, which will take you to all of the parks in Disney Springs. And it's really cool because they've got screens up and things where you can see when the next bus is going to come. So let's go inside and have a look at what it's like inside the Riviera Resort. Super excited to show you around, guys. This is awesome. Feel very posh. Big thank you again to our friends. We're having the best time with them, spending our time here at Disney World, and it's been fabulous. So a big thank you to them. It's the best thing about this job. The people we've met are just the best. We have friends all around the world now, and that is amazing. And you're our friends too, so we're going to show you around. Come on, guys.
So as you come in from that main entrance, you come into the big lobby space. And in here, there's lots of comfortable seating. And this is where you have your usual stuff like the check-in and things like that. But the thing I noticed, it's not grand. It's not a huge lobby. It's quite small and intimate. It feels like a modern hotel rather than the mimicking something from the past. But around this central area, like I just mentioned, you've got your check-in, you've got a cafe and the shops.
Ooh, we've came into the boutique shop. It's really nice in here, guys. It's quite large, actually. Obviously, you've got all of your normal merch from Walt Disney World, plus you've got all of the Riviera stuff as well. So Riviera t-shirts, little trinkets, jackets, things like that. You've got some spa stuff as well, which I haven't seen before. And the smell, the little room spray, we've just bought it because it smells so good. If you didn't know us already, I love a good holiday smell, and we always bring a different smell on every trip we do, so we can spray down the hotels, our pillows and things, just so we have a lovely smell. But it is really nice in here. You've also got a little section with all of the things that you can use to cook in your room as well, because lots of the rooms here do have full kitchens, which is great. So you've got a frozen section, you've got things like breads and snacks and other things like that, drinks and all of that sort of stuff.
I actually really like the Riviera stuff. I'm not gonna lie. It's really cute. I love the sort of designs on it as well. And oh my gosh, I've just seen your little painter Mickey. He's been painting away. That is cute. Absolutely adorable. What is this?
It's a mug.
Has it got stuff in it? That's really cool. It's like the little tower of the building. And I like these designs. And this, oh my gosh. If I put this on our Christmas tree, it would literally pull it over. It is so heavy.
Yeah, it weighs about 5 pounds.
That's ridiculous. I'd probably just take the top off of it and have it like a little ornament. That's really cute as well. Oh, check them out, having their little coffee and their little hats. That is adorable. I do like all the designs.
Yeah, like David said, it does feel a little bit underwhelming in this lobby compared to some of the other hotels. It's a little bit smaller. It is very nice, quite busy in here as well, but my first impressions is it does feel a little bit grown up and a little bit more elegant, less Disney. Lovely tiles on the floors, quite white and not plain, but very fresh, which is nice to see as well. Also, you've got the Le Petit Cafe, which is the coffee shop I'm not going to go in there, maybe grab a snack and a coffee because it does look very nice. The pastries in there look lovely. They've got a variety of cold and hot drinks with Joffrey's coffee. We love our Joffrey's coffee. That's the coffee you get here in Walt Disney World, which is very nice. I do like it. So should we pop in there for a little snack, David? And maybe some coffee to get us going for the day?
You could say Le Petit Snack, Ben.
So we're back from Le Petit Cafe, I think it was called, and we had to get some snacks because they look so good, and some coffee. I got a cold brew with sweet cream foam. Let's have a little try, see if this wakes us up. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely delicious. Just the type of rocket fuel I need to get started in the morning. Now, I have to say the weather we've had so far on this vacation has been amazing. It's been kind of like 75 to 80 degrees. So around 27 to 28 degrees Celsius every single day with pure sunny skies, no clouds, no rain, no cold. It gets a little bit nippy or a little bit cold on an evening. So if you are here at the same time as us, November, December, do bring layers because you might need a jumper or a sweater or something on an evening because it does get a little bit colder. Now, look at this. We went for a raspberry Danish. Oh my gosh, it is gigantic and it smells absolutely divine. Shall I go in and have a little bite? Oh, hark the herald angels sing. It's like a gospel choir in my head. That is delicious. It's actually a little bit tart with the raspberry, which is very nice indeed. I came for the castle, stayed for this pastry, and I've clearly goofed up my self-control. Oh my God.
Whoopsie.
You just dropped your phone?
No, it was your phone.
Oh, thanks, David.
I didn't drop it. Somebody left it on the side of the chair.
Mickey Mouse.
Outside the lobby, there's two little balcony areas with some seats. And it's looked quite lovely out here because the temperature is gorgeous. I got myself a basic cold brew. I'm a basic one when it comes to my drink. I just like them straight up coffee, nothing else. No fuff, no foam, no finangling, dedangling, whatever. Nah, just give me the coffee, I need it. But this is gorgeous out here. This resort does feel a lot more grown up than some of the other resorts. I'd say particularly places like Pop Century, it definitely feels a little bit more relaxed, calm, a little bit more grown up. I think that's the best way to see it. There is a lot of Disney around, like on the artwork and stuff, but it's not big and bold in your face. There's not a huge Mickey Mouse like there is at places like Pop Century and places like that. It all feels a little bit more elegant. And I've just noticed that even like the little touches on the handrails have got little Mickey Mouse hidden in there and stuff. And I know I mentioned the music earlier, but I am absolutely loving it. They've got sort of like French versions of all the Disney songs in a kind of like jazzy French style. I heard Be Our Guest earlier and it was like, be our guest, be our guest. I almost felt like I needed a martini in my hand when I was listening to it, but it's, 9 o'clock in the morning, a little bit too early.
Have you tried the pastry, David?
Oh,
what
I haven't.
do you think? I think it might be one of the nicest pastries I've had in a long time.
I mean, she's got some weight behind her. She's a weighty pastry. This, oh, by the way, this is like $16 for the 2 drinks and the pastry.
Oh, so it wasn't too bad. So what's that, about £12? That's actually not too bad.
It's very chewy. Do you know what that reminds me of?
What?
When I was a kid, you'd go to the supermarket and you'd get the 4 jam donuts for £1. It's like a really posh version of that. It's like a jammy centre, gooey and sticky. The little pops of raspberry on the top as well. These little raspberry bits are absolutely delicious. That is very good. And I'm not a big donut fan, but I do like this. That coffee was lovely. I feel human now after that because that was my first coffee of the day and I was desperate for it. One thing you notice when you come into the resort is how bright it is, and it's because these windows are huge. It's quite nice when you walk in. This is the view that you get. You're actually looking over the Caribbean Beach Resort. So this is located right next to Caribbean Beach. You can actually almost walk to it as well. And I can see the lake, the whole resort over there, the Skyliner as well, which is connected to this resort, and all the gardens and stuff from here, which we're going to explore in a second.
Just around the corner from that coffee shop, you've got the Voyagers Lounge, which is just a nice little space to go and do some work, maybe bring your coffee. There's plug sockets in there and stuff. You've got the free Wi-Fi here in Disney as well, so it's super easy to connect to for everyone. It's like a little library, which is pretty cool. You've got some nice little memorabilia in there, but it's a nice dark space to go and get some work finished. What's really nice is like down all of the hallways and things, you've got some lovely imagery and artwork. So you've got lots of pictures of Walt and his wife, because this resort is like based after like all of the journeys that Walt did and like all of his favorite places and things like that. So we've got some lovely photographs of him and Lillian. That's it for the inside areas. There really isn't much inside really, but we're going to take you outside now and see what's outside. Oh wow, whilst we make our way outside, what's really cool is that they've got all of the Disney film posters, so the movie posters, and they're all in French, which is very cool indeed. It feels very authentic. Oh, fun fact, Moana in some countries is called Vaiana. I remember watching it on a flight and it was called Vaiana, and the whole way through the movie they were singing Vaiana, Vaiana. Now, there's lots of things to do in the resort as well, including things like movies under the stars. You've got s'mores at the fireplace, lots of activities for the kids, and you can find out all of the details for that. There's little boards around the resort where you can find out what's coming up, but it's very cool. But we're out in the outside areas now, and it's just lovely. It feels very Mediterranean-y. Now the building does look a little bit plain. I do think they could have taken that Disney zhuzh a little bit further with a little bit more theming, but it is lovely. It does look very Italiano, Mediterranean, very nice. As you leave the building, you've got several things. You've got a lovely pool area. Now this tends to be more of the adults pool. It's for everybody, but you see a more grown-up set of people in there. You've got a large pool, a hot tub, which is very nice. We've tried it out in the morning. It does get quite busy, but a few mornings we've found ourselves soaking in there, which is very lovely. The pool next door tends to be more of a kids pool because it's got a few little slides and splash zones and another pool and hot tub in there, which is lovely as well. That tends to be more full of the families. You've got all of these nice walkways with the beautiful lake looking across the Caribbean beach resort. You've got lounges in a lovely little sand area. A very, very pretty resort indeed. Much prettier than I thought it was going to be. Hearing all of the reviews and stuff that I've watched online, don't be fooled by them, because we've seen some really horrible reviews of this resort, and do you know what? We came in as a negative Nancy, but we're leaving as a pretty happy Polly, whoever she is. But yeah, it's very lovely. I am very impressed. I could quite easily stay here again. It's a lovely resort.
Just next to the pool area, you've got two venues. You've got Prima Piatto, which is the onboard quick serve restaurant.
Onboard, David? We're not on a ship.
I'm thinking we're on a ship. The on-site quick serve restaurant. Now this is quite small compared to the huge resorts, but this resort isn't that big. And what I like about it, it feels a little bit more refined, a little bit more upscale.
Elegant.
A little bit more elegant, that's a great word. It's got a grab and go section in there where you can get some drinks, you can get some salads and snacks, but then they also have a little bit of a more sit-down area. And we dined here the other night and it was table service and the food all felt a little bit more upscale. It was very lovely indeed. Next door you've got Bar Riva, which is an outdoor pool bar, and it also serves food in there as well. That looks lovely in there. One thing I like, it's very shaded, so it's quite set quite far back under the shade, so even on a hot day, that bar is going to be nice and shaded. And of course we spotted the little Disney cruise motif that is on the wall. It all feels very Mediterranean. It definitely feels like something you'd get in the south of France or in Italy. I like it a lot. It does feel very Mediterranean.
Another option for dining is Topolino's Terrace. Now this is located at the very top of the Riviera Resort, offering some fantastic views across the whole area, even looking into some of the parks. We really liked the terrace on the top, and we got to try out Topolino's for brunch. Not only was the big four characters there, Minnie, Mickey, Donald and Daisy, it was so much fun. The food was really fantastic, super tasty, super yummy. For a one-off, we really do think it's worth the price, and we had lots of character interactions, which was great. But there are a few more outdoor areas to show you first, and then we'll get around to showing you our beautiful, gorgeous, sweet villa. Oh, this is legitimately pure bliss. We've just bumped into a lovely couple who watch our videos, and they were saying the same thing that we were thinking. The resort is so compact and small, so it's never a chore to go anywhere. Like the bus stop is always close, the pools are always close, the food service is close, everywhere is really compact and it's just so beautiful and green, it's gorgeous. But there's also a running trail here as well if you do fancy a run all the way around the lake through the other resort of Caribbean Beach Resort, which also looks really nice. Let us know if you've stayed there before. We've never been there at all and it looks lovely. I love the theme, all Caribbean-y and stuff. But a running trail, it says be aware of people. Guys, we're next to a lake in Florida. Be aware of the blooming alligators. We don't want to get chomped up like Captain Cook. Seriously. Let's go have a look at the Skyliner, shall we? Because that's one of the big pulls and benefits of staying here, let me tell you.
So the Skyliner, which is literally connected to the Riviera Resort, is like one of the biggest benefits. I really didn't appreciate it as much until we stayed here, because you're literally one stop from Epcot, and it's the other side of Epcot, which we like because you come out near France, and then you're also one stop by changing at Caribbean Beach to Hollywood Studios. So you get into two of the parks super easy. I absolutely love it. Even the other night, we were coming out of Epcot at the end of the night, so it was quite busy and there was a huge long line, but it kept moving because it's constantly moving. I absolutely love it, and hands down, I wish they'd extend it to every place because it is so good and you're just never waiting. Absolutely love it. The Skyliner, for me, the highlight of this resort.
So just by the Skyliner, you've also got a little entranceway, which is a big arch, and it's got several murals on there made out of mosaic. Absolutely beautiful, but they've chosen Peter Pan and Tangled, which is a bit confusing to me because it doesn't really fit in with the resort really. Maybe something a little bit more French or Italian. Things like Ratatouille or maybe Aristocats or Lady and the Tramp I think might have been a little bit better, because obviously Peter Pan's based in London and Tangled is kind of like Germany, I guess, or somewhere like that. So beautiful nevertheless. I'm excited to show you around our room now, or should I say villa. It's gorgeous in here. It smells so nice. I wish you had smell-o-vision so you could smell this smell. It's kind of like lemons and Italy and floral, and the hallways are lovely. They've got lots of nice artwork around. But here we are, room 8436 on the 4th floor. It's a 2-bedroomed villa with a preferred view. Come on, let's take a look around. Wow, so welcome to the villa. This room is amazing. I say rooms, but it's 3. Now, when you walk in, you've got lots of closets. You've got 2 closets on this side, 1 closet on that side. One is actually a washer and dryer, which is really cool. Then you've got like a closet to store things like luggage. We've stored our suitcases in there, plus it has a small safe. And then in the middle, you walk into your lounge, and wow, I've never seen anything like this in a Disney hotel. It's absolutely wonderful. You've got a kitchen on your left-hand side, which is nuts. And it's not just like a little kitchen. It's a full-on kitchen with an oven, a microwave and cooker. You've got a sink. You've even got a dishwasher and a full-size fridge, which is awesome. See things like a coffee machine as well, which is very handy. You know how much we love our coffee. So you could quite easily cook an entire meal for your family in this room. It is beautiful. Now, it sleeps 2 in the main bedroom, 3 in here, and 2 in the guest room, or even 4 maybe, because those beds are double. So it sleeps a lot of people in here. So what a lot of people do is get together with their families to make the cost of points and things like that just a little bit less, because this is an expensive resort. One of the most expensive resorts on site because it's one of the newest. It's lovely in here. It's got a nice theme as well. It feels very clean and fresh. You've got a large dining table which can seat all of the family as well, with a little couch in the corner and a couple of seats and some nice little Ratatouille artwork, which is just the cutest. We're kind of blown away, guys, and I have to say, after staying here for 5 nights, we continue to be blown away. It is a very nice resort.
So if you're wondering where the other 2 beds are, they're actually here in this room, hidden away. This is a bed that pulls down into a double. Do you want to give us
a demonstration, David?
Okay, well, clear the floor, Ben, and clear the floor.
Beep,
are you ready?
Beep,
this moves.
Beep, beep. The couch is nice, isn't it? The couch is very comfortable.
And I know we talked about the artwork at the entrance, but this is more in keeping with the theme, with Beauty and the Beast and, like Ben said, Ratatouille. But this just pulls down. Imagine if there was somebody in here. That's the only thing that scares me about these beds, not just at this resort, but all of these beds. I'm always terrified that they flip back up in the night.
David, look at the artwork. That's so cute. Peter Pan.
It's not quite as comfortable as the main beds, but it's pretty decent for a pull-down bed. But then let me show you the other bed. So under the TV on this side is your other bed, which is neatly tucked away. And this is more of like a kiddie bed.
Oh, it's so
Cute, isn't it?
Pluto and Mickey.
There we go.
Little light.
You've got a little light. This is adorable. If I was a little kid, I'd love this. It feels like you've got your own little nook over here. Look at him chilling out. They're sunbathing on the French Riviera. How cute is that?
So you've also got a TV. You've got the normal channels on there, like normal terrestrial TV or cable TV, whatever it is in the US. But you also have Disney Plus, which you can log into on your account, which is great. So you can watch all of Disney Plus. There are a few things on demand, things like the fireworks and a few bedtime stories for the kids if you don't own Disney Plus. But it's a huge television. It is absolutely, when it swivels, look at that. Oh, it's a swivelly TV.
Got a swivel.
We like a swivelly TV. That is great. It's a massive TV. I haven't seen anything like that in a Disney resort. But this room is lovely. It's very large. You've got two large windows at the front there looking out. And we've got the preferred view, which is slightly more expensive. So you get a view of all of the pool and the lagoon and the skyliner. And it is really, really pretty, guys. It's a gorgeous view outside. It really is. We'll show you the balconies as well soon because there's two, which is crazy.
So the first bedroom, that wing of this apartment, because it does feel like it's a whole separate wing.
The west wing.
The west wing, we have two double beds in there, so that's a twin bedroom. There's also their own bathroom and toilet in there. They're actually interconnected, but you can separate them, which is nice. Tons of storage. They've got their own closet. There's also a cute little chest of drawers in there, their own TV and a balcony. So it is completely separate, which is absolutely great if you're traveling with friends and family, because it feels like you have your own little space on each side, but then you have this common space in the middle. And like they have the same view as well on that balcony, which is just so lovely. It is really nice. And this room is beautiful. When we walked in here the first time, we were like, whoa, this is amazing. So it's ginormous for a start, tons of space. The first thing you notice, you have access to the balcony, which is so nice. You can literally leave those doors open on a cool day, or you can just go out there in the morning, which I've been doing every day.
Have a coffee, a delicious coffee.
Yeah, it's really lovely. You also have your own television in here, huge chest of drawers with tons of storage, your own closet space with a nice full-length mirror next to it, and that closet is really large. You have a lovely little seat in the corner, and then the bed, which is ginormous. I think it's like a super king-size bed, and oh my gosh, it's so comfortable, guys.
It really is.
Really lovely. And I love the artwork as well, the Aristocats, and it even has a little hidden Mickey in there as well, which is very, very cute.
But wowzers, the best part for me is this master bathroom. It is beautiful. From the gold fixings to the gorgeous white tiles, and obviously the giant tub as well, which is actually a hot tub which bubbles. You've got a giant area here with lots of storage. You've got a hairdryer, a sink, mirror, all of that sort of stuff. And then next door, you've got this little bathroom as well, which is nice, which you can actually cut off. So if there are kids and things staying in that main lounge area, they can use that bathroom and you can close it off so you can have privacy. Beautiful big shower in there. Obviously the toilet, some lovely little French artwork, a rainfall shower, and you've got another sink area, which is fabulous with all of your soaps and your Disney smells, which are lovely. We love the shampoo, conditioner, and body lotion. It is gorgeous. It's the best smell in the world. And we still wish that Disney would sell it again because they stopped selling it. But this is pure elegance. Really lovely. Let's get comfy, shall we, David?
We've got Hero, Mickey, and Minnie in the back. Oh my gosh, Ben, you're matching.
Well, this is from the Disney Destiny. So if you haven't checked out our other channel, Cruise with Ben and David, make sure you go check that out because that's all on there. But what have you thought? Oh, sorry.
That was a bit aggressive.
Pure Mickey. So what have you thought about this, David, then?
I absolutely love it. I could live in this apartment. This is amazing. If they said to me, you're going to be stuck here for another year, I'd be so happy.
Yeah, you could live here quite easily because it's just got all of the facilities that you need, like the kitchen, the living spaces, the balconies. You've got just about everything you need. For me, I love a bath, so that beautiful bath in the bathroom is a must, and it's gorgeous. This has definitely been my favourite stay of all time on Walt Disney World property, for sure.
The thing I've appreciated the most is the location. The fact that you can get the Skyliner to the 2 Disney parks, so you can get it to Hollywood Studios and Epcot. And then even if you're driving, you're literally a few minutes away from Disney Springs. You were a little bit further than Magic Kingdom, but I mean, come on, Magic Kingdom's like next to Universal, isn't it? It's far out from most of the resorts, but even then it's a very quick drive, and you're close to Animal Kingdom as well, so
Disney
the resort...
Springs is 7 minutes
yeah,
away.
It's so quick. We were driving to Disney Springs, and I was like, oh my gosh, we're here. It's so quick. It's just so centrally located.
It's definitely one of the best resorts in terms of positioning. It's just gorgeous, and I really want to stay here again. So now, as the sun is setting, it's time for us to jump on the bus and head over to the Magic Kingdom for our first ever Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So welcome to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. It's our first time here at the party. Well, not me, I did it about a decade ago, but David hasn't done it before, and we are so excited to take you on this marvellous night of mystical, magical Christmas fun. We're going to have food, we're going to have treats, we're going to see all of the parades, fireworks, and much, much more. I am so excited because this park already looks spectacular. We've just made our way into the Magic Kingdom. Pop the wristbands on that we've just picked up. We walked through a really cool secret entrance to the side of Main Street USA. They had a DJ, lots of Christmassy things, it even snowed. We picked up some treats and some magnets, so it's already been a wonderful night. Right, let's get this started. I'm so excited, guys. It's going to be so much fun. And you're coming with us, so let's do it. Guys, just walking right down the middle of Main Street USA, and it is truly magical. The party hasn't even started yet. It's about 5 p.m, the sun's going down, and the party starts in about 2 hours, but we've got dinner first at Tony's restaurant. Never been there in Magic Kingdom before, so we're going to go see what that is all about. Then the party truly starts right after, so let's walk down. It is so pretty, and that tree is incredible.
So we've checked into our dinner reservation, and we have a little bit of time to kill. So we've came to do a little bit of merch shopping, just having a little looky-loo, all the Christmas stuff. I mean, some of it's really cute. I'm not sure if this will suit me, Ben. What do you think?
No, absolutely not, David. It's a bit grandma.
It's a little bit grandma, a little bit of a frilly collar on it. But yeah, having a look at all the different merch stuff. The problem is getting it back, isn't it? Because it's all like jumpers and it's Florida. Already I'm absolutely sweltering in this. This was a mistake. But the temperature is going to drop tonight. I'm really excited.
So we had to wait for about 10 minutes for our reservation at Tony's Town Square restaurant. And like I said, we haven't ate here before, or eaten. Proper English. But yeah, we're really excited. We're going to have a look at it. It's an Italian restaurant. Definitely recommend making a restaurant reservation. Our friends made one a few weeks ago because it gets very busy and there's no walk-ups at this time. So yeah, going to have a look at the menu, have a little bit of a peruse, and then pick our food and get a good meal in before the party starts.
To start, we got the garlic bread. That looks good. It looks like a giant Jenga game. Slices of garlic bread, and they are absolutely doused in butter. Oh my God. That is good. That is so naughty. There is so much garlic butter on there. That is delicious. We're going to have bad breath tonight though.
This looks absolutely to die for. I'm going to dip it into the cheese sauce and get it in my mouth. All I want for Christmas is another basket of that. It is absolutely blooming delicious. I'm going in for another dip. Divine. Cheers, guys. Oh my God.
That garlic bread, oh my God, that was amazing. I got the fettuccine alfredo with chicken. You could also get it with shrimp. It looks good. It's a good portion size. It's not horrendously big, which is what I was worried about because I'm going to be full, but this looks good. It's creamy, cheesy sauce. Really nice, lovely.
Right, guys, just cheesing my balls. Got some cheesy balls. Guys, I went for the meatballs and spaghetti. These balls are massive. They might be the biggest balls I've ever seen in my life. Look at that, it's almost as big as my head. Well, maybe not quite as big as my head, but how am I going to get my mouth around that bowl? It's gigantic. Well, 'tis the season to be filled with meatballs. Let's have a try. Guys, these balls must weigh about a pound each. Could you imagine like carrying these around with you all day, like a pair of balls? Great balls of fire. They're like, that looks rude. Might have to blur this, you know. I was so taken back by the balls and the size of the balls that I forgot there was a a bed of pasta underneath. Let's have a try. I mean, when you've just had a ball that size in your face, the pasta is kind of insignificant. I'm going to stick to the balls tonight. Jingle balls. Treat yourself.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, that was actually quite good. Not the best meal I've had on property, but a good quick fix here in Magic Kingdom. Now we are going to wait for the parade because the Christmas parade is going to start soon, which I'm so excited for. I am full, but my dessert stomach isn't quite full, so we're going to definitely have some desserts. There are several cookie stations all around the park, including things like hot chocolate stations and stuff. So after the parade, I think we're going to visit a few of those. I'm excited for the parade though. Love Christmas, it's my favourite holiday. Let us know what your favourite holiday is in the comment section below. For me, like I said, Christmas all the way.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season.
Oh my gosh, guys, we just watched the Christmas parade. It was beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. What was great about it is that it was so long. There's so many floats, so Christmassy, loads of smells and like senses being heightened. It's amazing. I could smell candy and sweets and popcorn and cinnamon and gingerbread. It was absolutely awesome. Now it does get very busy and people are waiting like 3 hours in advance to get a good view. We were really lucky. We kind of snuck in right at the last minute because we were walking around the park and we got a great view. It was fantastic, guys. It was so much fun and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was a great moment, and you know what? It really makes things like this worth it. We are really enjoying ourselves so far, and it's great to do something a little bit different and get into the spirit. Now, getting into the spirit in Florida whilst it's a bit warm is very difficult indeed because we're used to cold Christmases, and this one's very warm. The weather has been absolutely stunning on this trip, so it's very strange indeed to experience a warm Christmas time, but I'm not complaining because I'd rather be here in the nice sunshine and nice warmth, even at 9 p.m, than being freezing cold and icy and wet back in the UK.
I really enjoyed that parade. It was so cute and I felt like you really had time to take it in. It wasn't rushed or anything like that. It was quite long, like Ben mentioned, and I feel super Christmassy after it as well, especially because of the smells. I could smell the peppermint.
Right, let's go try some of those treats now because there's treat stations all around the park and we missed out on dessert, so I think we deserve some sweetness in our lives. So we've came to our first treat station. Like I said, these are dotted all around the park and apparently they've got different cookies and treats at all of the different stations, which is so cool. So we've came to Tomorrowland, to the launching pad. Here we have an apple cider and a red velvet cookie. Should have a little try, guys. It's not bad at all. It's very appley, very sweet. Let's go in and have a little try of this red velvet. I do like a red velvet cookie, so let's try it. Very sweet, very delicious. A nice bite-sized treat. I can see lots of cookies in our future tonight. I'm very excited indeed. Oh.
Stop number 2, Cosmic Rays. They've got a buttermilk frosted cookie with M&Ms on it as well. Look at that, looks good, man. Yeah, that's a good one. So sweet though. That buttermilk frosting is sweet. I'm honestly going to have so many cavities after tonight because everything is so sweet, but that's what Christmas is all about, isn't it? We also got a hot chocolate as well. Jeez, that is hot. Oh, just burnt my tongue. Do you know what? That's actually not bad. Almost tastes like cake batter. I'm pretty impressed. I've seen people with big bags and they're like filling the bags with cookies.
Yeah, you've got to get your money's worth, don't you? There's dance parties around, lots of decorations. It's very cute. I'm going to do something a bit controversial. I'm going to go in for the hot chocolate dunk.
Oh, good luck. It's a very soft cookie.
Oh, geez, it is as well. I'm going to be on a sugar high after this because that is the sweetest thing I have ever tasted. But the buttercream with the crunchy M&Ms. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Delicious. Oh my God.
Stand number 3 for the Christmas cookie trail. I'm going to be all cookied out, but we have a different one now. We've got a pretzel cookie and something called eggnog.
Eggnog. I've heard of it. I've never tried it.
I've seen it in the TV shows. I've seen it in the movies. We do not get that in the UK. So I'm very excited to try it. Do you want to do cookie first or eggnog? Eggnog cookie.
I mean, I'm sure we do get it in the UK somewhere, David.
Yeah, probably, but it's not
How about you do a double dip?
I'm going to try it first solo. It's okay actually. I thought it was going to be eggy. It kind of tastes like cold custard. It's not bad actually. Should I dip it? Have I just offended America?
Wow, David, you're brave.
Sorry, I do apologise to the United States. It needed to be dipped. It's a bit dry, so you definitely needed to dip it.
Now, I know that it's Christmas time here at the Magic Kingdom, but one thing that we absolutely love, and our friends love as well, is the Dole Whip. So we had to get some in a cup. So we went for the coconut and pineapple swirl. So we're cheating on those cookies a little bit. Should we have a little try? Love soft serve ice cream. Let's have a try. Now I know that's the second type of nuts I've had tonight. The first one being the meatballs, obviously. But these coconuts are absolutely delicious. Ring-a-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling. Those are jingling my bells. Absolutely delicious. Being transported into my own personal winter wonderland. I do love Dole Whip. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And I don't think I've had the coconut before. And that is absolutely delicious. I've had too much sweet food, guys. I think I'm going to go into some sort of coma soon. A sugar-induced coma. Very good indeed, though.
We're on cookie number 6032 of the evening. This one is a gingerbread cookie with a buttercream frosting. It's quite a soft texture. It feels a little bit cakey. It tastes like a Jamaican ginger cake almost. Very sweet top with a very soft, cakey bottom.
Guys, right now, I'm approximately 90% sugar, 10% crumbs, because I'm having somewhat of a sugar overload. My body can't handle much more. And there's another cookie. This one's a Dove hot cocoa cookie. Now I can only go for a slight nibble because I've really had enough of cookies for one night, but let's have a try. Oh, that's quite nice. Very soft, packed full of the Dove chocolate, which I think is Galaxy in the UK. They were also doing hot cocoa again, but my body can't handle it. I'm so full of festive spirit right now, I might burst into 1,000 bits of glitter and sort of like explode everywhere all over the floor. So wonderful, guys. It's got such a lovely spirit. Everybody's dressed up. Everybody feels like they're in really good spirits. Everybody's wishing each other Merry Christmas. It is the ultimate Christmas. Now, ride queues. A little bit weird, really. Some are really, really quiet. Some of the smaller rides. Some of the bigger rides are still quite busy with like an hour, 50-minute lines, but most lines seem to be about 5 minutes. So if you did want to ride the rides when you're here, guys, sorry, I can't put a sentence together. I'm going into some sort of weird sugar coma. I'm sugar drunk. I do feel a bit drunk. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that lots of the rides have got very small, very quick lines. So it's a good chance to do some of the rides if you want as well. But we're going to head back to Main Street now, check out some of the shows, because there's a show with Mickey and Friends. And then you've got the big finale with the fireworks, which I'm really excited for, because it's Minnie's Christmas extravaganza and it's going to be fabulous. So let's go see that, shall we? Having the best time, obviously. It's fabulous. Oh my gosh, guys, the fireworks were absolutely magically incredible. It was so beautiful. Oh my gosh, amazing. And it's now snowing on Main Street, USA, which is just the most magical thing ever. What a night. It's been absolutely wonderful. I can't believe how good that was. Honestly, the fireworks display, super emotional, amazing songs. It's a new version since I saw it about 10 years ago. David's never been to see this party before, so we need to get his thoughts, but wow, that was amazing. Such an incredible night, so magical, and I'm feeling very Christmassy indeed. Now is a good time to mention our patrons. A big thank you to our patrons, because you guys help us to make videos just like this on this channel and our other channel, Cruise with Ben and David. In return, we give you extra episodes that nobody else gets to see, early access to our videos, ad-free access to our videos, a monthly video chat, and much, much more. So please do check out becoming a patron in the description section below. It helps us to create honest and fun content like this. David, what did you think?
I loved the fireworks. What I really appreciated was they were a little bit like the old school fireworks where there was a few projections on the castle, but you weren't concentrating on that, you were really concentrating on the fireworks. And there was something about the music and everything just made it really special. I really, really enjoyed that. Now, we paid $169 each plus tax for entry to the party. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great experience. It's a lot busier than I expected it to be. It's a lot more crowded than I thought it was going to be. But what you're getting is you're getting the fireworks, you're getting the shows, a lot more character meet and greets than I thought there was going to be. There's tons of characters everywhere. Lower wait times on the rides, you're not really coming for that. You're just coming for the experience, and it really has made me feel super Christmassy after it now.
Now, if you enjoyed this episode, check out our travel day to Orlando right now. We'll show you like to watch it. See you later.